We have another community spotlight segment for you. Today we're joined by the mayor of Ashmore, Crail, and Jake Johnson, directors of the Ashmore Harvest Festival. Thanks so much for coming in, guys.
Thank you for inviting us.
Of course. So talk to me. We were just kind of chatting about the fish fry, the local community, the tie that kind of, this brings in people far and wide, but also kind of shines a great light on the local community.
I think our festival is basically centered, it's family friendly. I think this year we've kind of done a little bit more as far as setting stuff up. In the past couple of years we've had bounce houses, they've been a couple of them. We've had some smaller games. We have 4 bounce houses this year. We have some new games which should be a lot of fun, and there'll be prizes. Everybody gets a prize, all the kids will get a prize in it, but there'll be a first, second, and third for some of the games. So all the games will be monitored, they'll get prizes. Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun for the kids.
Jake, what do you think is something that kind of brings people back year in and year out? Maybe it's, less about the games and more about just the community aspect of, bringing people together for a couple days to enjoy each other's company.
Community camaraderie. We're a very tight-knit town. Good to get out and see our friends and family and, kind of get back in touch with people you may or may not have seen. Us being as small a town as we are, a lot of people, friends and family have moved away that tend to come back towards town for special events like this, for instance, the fish fry on Friday night and stuff like that. So,
we were just kind of chatting a little bit when we think about these bigger communities, a lot of times it's, this big population where you kind of collect a lot of people together for a big event. But when you break it down to a local level, there's something a little bit different about it. Kurt, what's your experience with that?
I just think smaller towns, you're just closer together. We have a lot of food vendors. I feel like we have good food. We sit down in the pavilion, we talk. I know we have barbecue. Like I say, the barbecue is going to be fantastic too. Campbell's are bringing in rolling smoke. We have lemonade stands and ice cream and all kinds of stuff. Like I say, it's more based for families and kids and bringing your family there and just having a good time.
Those local vendors, those local food people that you might know, or you might personally kind of know from maybe grade school or something, that you kind of grow up in this community, just kind of forms a really strong bond. Dates, times, what can people maybe enjoy there?
I think we have a kiddie tractor pull. Yep. I think the kids love that. We've had that for years and years and years. We had the community club that was doing it for years. I think Jake and Tim Coffey are taking it over this year. We have a bags tournament, and I know that always draws,
I'm a really good bag.
And we have a pretty good turnout on that, so looking forward for that. I played last year with my grandson. I had a good time with it.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
What's one last thing that maybe you want people to kind of take away from the Ashmore Festival, the thing that year in and year out that you think that kind of brings people back?
I think it's just a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
I feel like,
kind of a taste
you have Friday night, and you have the touch-a-truck, you have fire trucks there, you have stuff where, like I say, the kids can come climb on the fire engines and look inside. I think we're landing a helicopter there.
We're going to bring a air medical helicopter out of Effingham. Yep.
That's pretty cool. Okay.
So they're landing the ball field. Saturday you have the parade. You get all the candy. The kids love the candy. You have all the stuff that's involved in the festival, and then Sunday morning we have church service in the park, which I think is really cool.
Oh, wow.
Ashmore Baptists have their music. Matt Schaefer leads the music. David Colvin will be preaching. Coffee's free. McGoodies will be there with their coffee truck. So
always a necessity, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Wow, a church service on Sunday outside in that's pretty cool. I love that. It's amazing. Guys, thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Don't forget, you can learn more about this event, including others in our communities. Just go to our website at WCIA.com/community.